My name's Ruth.
Okay, what's your age?
I'm 21.
What's your profession?
I'm a student.
What semester?
I'm going on, I just finished my bachelor's degree and I'm going to do my master's degree in September.
Okay. What's your study program?
I'm going to do a master's in population and development studies.
Okay. What's your nationality?
I'm French.
Okay. And language?
French.
Okay. So the first question is, at what time would your culture find it acceptable to arrive at a dinner party where the starting time was given as 8 p.m.?
If the starting time was 7, eh,
What?
if the starting time is 7 o'clock, right?
Yes.
Okay. I would say 7:15, 7:20, 7:15.
Okay. Uh, the second question is what happen if secondary school pupils arrive 15 minutes late at school in the morning? Are any disciplinary measure taken?
Well, they would usually close the gates. So, the kids would need special permission to enter, and from then the school will deal with the problem according to the regulation of each school.
Okay. How precisely does public transport follow timetable in your culture? Do timetable give exact times of departure?
Yeah, they usually have to indicate like the exact times of departure. They would usually have a paper with, all the times for when the bus usually or the tram or the metro would go, but there's usually an electronic sign that would show how many minutes left till you know, um, the next bus or train or tram.
Oh, okay. Uh, What is the attitude of passenger if train and bus and planes are late, angry, resigned, or expensive, accepting?
Well, here in France, people like to complain a lot. So when this happens, they would usually be resigned, but not without anger, but a very passive anger, a very French kind of anger, I would say.
Oh, okay. What do you think of your friends' lack of punctuality?
What do I think of? Sorry.
Okay. Mm, what do you think if you are late?
Um, if I'm late, if I'm late, I mean, it depends how late I am. I guess same like before, I would give it like a 15-20 minute limit. Above that, it starts to become kind of impolite in my culture.
Oh, okay. What would you do if you are waiting?
If I was waiting like for a friend,
Mhm.
I would say like I mean, it depends where, but I would usually take out my phone. I just scroll on my phone, or I would read a book if I had a book with me.
Okay. Is it common in your culture to have guests overnight?
Yeah, it's pretty common, yeah.
Okay. If you are invited for dinner at 7 p.m., what time do you expect to leave?
In France, eating, especially dinner time, is usually quite long because you've got several meals inside the meal. Like you'd have the appetizer, main dish, dessert, the wine. I would say 10 p.m.
Okay. How long does a traditional wedding last in your culture?
The they can be quite quick. Sometimes here in France, they would just go to the mayor and just get married there in a civil ceremony. So it can be very quick sometimes.
Okay. Uh, what time do you take for breakfast on a normal weekday?
Breakfast. Personally, I sometimes skip breakfast. Like a lot of French people here, sometimes they just get a croissant and a coffee to go.
Okay. Uh, how long do you take for breakfast on a normal weekday?
How long? Pretty quick, half an hour.
Hmm. How much time do you spend on lunch?
Lunch can be a bit longer. I would say 40 minutes to an hour. I mean, it depends. When I'm with friends, it takes around that time. But alone, I would say half an hour.
Okay. How much time do you spend studying every day?
I'm currently on holiday, but before that, I would say not much. Maybe if I do have a presentation coming up, maybe about 3 hours if I have like a test or a project.
Okay. If you are working, how much time do you spend working every day?
I don't work I'm not working at the moment, so can't say.
Okay. Can you rank the majority people in your culture on scale 1 until 5?
Um, I'd say French people are number two. They're quite punctual, but not super duper punctual.
Okay. What food do you eat for your breakfast?
I like to go to the bakery and get like a pastry.
Okay. Is body weight linked to concept of beauty and sexual attractiveness?
Yep, very much so.
Okay. Is organically grown food highly valued in your culture?
Yeah, it's pretty valued along with eating local. Yeah.
Okay. What attitude have you come across toward people who adopt different diets such as vegetarian, vegans, and so on?
In the city, there are usually a lot of options for people who want to eat like vegetarian, vegan, kosher, halal. It's usually quite open, but once you go to the countryside, it becomes quite limited.
Okay. In what way do your religion or belief system determine aspect of diet?
Here in France, most people are Catholic on paper, but um, in reality, they don't really have a religion, a lot of them. So there's not much limits. Maybe during Lent. And for, in here, there's a lot of like Jewish people and Muslims. So, they have limits based on their own religion. So, yeah.
Are there any special ritual connected to drinking alcohol drink in culture you are interested in?
In the French culture, for example, when you toast, like when you get a drink and you're like toasting together, you're supposed to look at each other like right, like eye to eye. You're supposed to have eye contact. If not, it's bad luck, for example.
Uh, what law regulate the selling and or consumption of alcohol? Do you approve of them?
It's really good. Yeah, there's, for example, you don't sell to people under 18, and I would agree.
Okay. Can you tell me about the consumption of alcohol in your country?
It's very normal here, and yeah, there's very much a culture around going to bars to hang out. So yeah.
Are there any special ritual or even connected to drinking alcohol drink in your culture?
I think I already answered that question, no? In number 20. Oh, I mean, what else beside the toasting? Let me think. Well, for example, when you toast, let's say there's four people, you want to toast, someone toast, vertically, someone toast horizontally like that. it's not allowed because bad luck again, if I'm not wrong.
Okay. Could you describe some typical Ecuadorian dishes?
Ecuador. Um, I'm not familiar with Ecuadorian food. Sorry.
Okay. Is it normal in your country for someone to eat with their bare hands?
Only for bread, pizza and pastries and yeah.
Hmm, what are conversation topics that are best avoided?
Um, if you're not very close to someone, I'd say politics and religion.
Is it acceptable for people in your culture to sit together silently?
Yeah, it's okay.
Is silence a natural part of conversation, or is it regarded as awkward and uncomfortable?
Um, it's kind of awkward, but it's all right. You know, acceptable.
Okay. Are people who speak very loudly tolerate, ignore, or consider irritating in your culture?
I would say they're considered irritating, especially if they're loud in public transport, like the metro.
Okay. What do you think the reason of loudness could be in some culture?
It's just, I guess it's just habit or custom. For example, Americans are very loud compared to French people, and I think that's just because they're used to talking like that. But for French people, it's annoying.
Uh, okay. What are some common greeting or gesture in your culture when they meet?
In France, we have a thing called la bise. So it's when you meet someone and you kiss them on like the left and right side of the cheek. In the South, they sometimes do it 3 times, like left, right, left.
Do you keep a contact when you have a conversation with someone you have just met?
Oh yeah, yeah, of course. It's the polite thing to do here.
Okay. In terms of body language, eye contact, personal space, and physical contact, what exactly is considered offensive in your culture?
In French culture, what's offensive probably would be being too touchy, especially with, parts that are a bit intimate. Yeah.
Does your culture tend to be more direct or more indirect when giving opinions?
It's pretty direct over here, but not as direct as, let's say, German people.
Can you be straightforward when you want to tell a colleague that you do not agree or do not like their outfit?
I don't think so.
Is it common for strangers to start a conversation with you on, for example, a long train journey?
Not exactly.
Who has to walk through a door first in your culture?
The person who has to walk through a door first, there isn't really anyone prioritized unless it's someone who's really in need, like someone in a wheelchair or whatever.
Okay. What penalty are imposed in case of serious sexual harassment in the workplace in your culture?
You can report it to HR to and maybe that person could get suspended. I'm not sure. I've never encountered the situation.
Okay. What do you think of women who show lots of their bodies?
Well, I mean, it's their right to do that, so I can't judge.
Okay. Could women be a leader in your culture?
Oh yeah, of course.
Could women work as career women in your culture?
Hmm.
What typically does the disease, the cleaning, and are the other chores in a family in your culture?
Um, Theoretically, it should be divided in two, but in reality, it's still more of the woman who has to handle, who has this double burden of work and household chores. So yeah.
Okay. Could women work in traditionally male-dominated profession in your country? Give the example.
They can, I guess. Let me think. In France, I don't have any examples that come to mind right now, but there are many girls who go into things that maybe in other countries are seen as not very proper. Like, for example, I don't know, F1 racing or rock climbing. I can only think of athletic jobs. Oh, okay. Here in France, a lot of train drivers are women. Bus drivers, tram drivers, and metro drivers. A lot are women. Yeah.
How do young couple behave when they are in love in your culture? Is it made public? Do you people hold hand and kiss quite openly?
Holding hands is pretty normal here. I would say hugging also, but kissing, I would say let's say in the park or what, like a quick kiss is normal, but long kissing is seen as not very polite in public.
Okay. What is your own culture attitude to gay love?
Um, in France, it's pretty accepted, yeah. Pretty tolerant here.
Uh, okay. What reaction do you have if you see gay couple expressing physical attraction to each other? Are these issues usually openly discussed in your culture, or are they difficult to talk about?
Um, I mean, I'm okay with it. I mean, as long as you're polite to everyone, respecting the rules of general decorum. But here, I mean, the issue of gay rights is very often discussed because there are still problems with, for example, homophobic acts. But um yeah, so yeah, I would say it's sometimes discussed, but in like a legal sense, mostly to prevent, discrimination.
What value does your culture place on marriage or marriage rank for economic and or social reason?
Marriage here is seen as something not super sacred because divorce is very common, and I rarely hear about arranged marriage.
Okay. Uh, what reason for marrying are acceptable in your culture?
I feel like we don't really ask this kind of question. I guess if you're in love,
Uh, is divorce legal in your culture?
yes, very much so. It's very common.
Is there an official polygamy in your country?
I don't think it's legal here.
Can you describe a typical family structure in your country?
A family structure here, father, mother, children, or it can be a father, father, children, or mother, mother, children situation.
Okay. In your country, do young children age 6 until 9 mix freely with adult, or do they tend to be told to play elsewhere?
They sometimes mix with adults. It depends. But if there are other kids around, they would play with the other kids.
Are children generally punished for breaking rules? How are this make can this be done in public?
Physical violence to kids isn't very well seen over here, but I would say French parents are quite harsh with their words sometimes in public too.
How long do mother or father stay at home on maternity or paternity leave with their children in your country?
I think if I'm not wrong here, paternity leave can be a couple months, and maternity leave can be up to a year, if I'm not wrong.
What is it like to be a teacher in your culture?
Public school teachers in France are not very well paid.
Do students and or parents complain if they do not agree with the teaching method or grading?
Hmm. Yeah,
Are the majority of teacher female?
I wouldn't say so. Yes, but it's not a big majority.
Do children wear a uniform?
Nope, except in private schools.
What is the attitude to cheating in school in your culture?
Like everywhere else, it's not seen as a good thing.
How is education value in your society? Are there any unique aspect to the education system?
I think education is pretty valued, and I guess what would be unique is the French I would say the French exam in high school because they have a thing called oral where you have to like explain a topic and defend your arguments from questions by the jury.
Okay. What are some important festival or holiday celebrate in your country? How they are usually celebrate?
You've got the basic, I would say more traditional celebrations like Christmas and Passover, but you would also have unique French celebrations like La Fête de la Musique, with the music festival. You've got La Fête des Mères, Mother's Day, La Fête des Pères, Father's Day. They're considered very important here. You've got le 14 juillet, which is the 14th of July, um, for a Bastille Day, I'd say. And the traditional celebrations are quite similar to many other countries. You have Christmas markets and everything. For Father's Day, Mother's Day, children would prepare quite major gifts for their parents. 14th July is celebrated with military demonstrations. Yeah. Like they would fly planes and everything.
Okay, the last question. Are there any superstition or belief that are widely held in your country?
There's like the basic superstitions, for example. One is you've got one that says if you wish someone happy birthday before their birthday, it's bad luck. It's usually things like that. But they're not super superstitious. So yeah.
Okay, they are finished. Udah, Ruth. Makasih banyak ya.
Iya,
Nanti
sama-sama.
eh, hasil rekamannya nanti kirim aja di Instagram lewat sebisa kamu.
Oke, kalau terlalu gede, apa kirim link drive aja kali ya?
Kenapa?
Kalau terlalu gede kan videonya kayak lumayan panjang ya. Nah, aku coba
Ya,
kirim link.
oke. Ini kamu temen Yolanda, maksudnya teman sekolah apa gimana?
Ketemu di sini aja. Apa? Kayak waktu itu ada kayak festival budaya Indonesia terus kayak ketemu di sana. Itu.
Oh, akrab.
Iya, itu. Kalau
Oke,
kamu teman sekolah Yolanda kah?
iya, zaman SD sih, zaman SD doang.
Oh alah, oke. Aku kira kayak teman
Mm-mm.
waktu jadi Yadikanya.
Iya, gue tahu ya Dika.
Dia cerita saya terus dia Dika kayak oh ya Dika toh gitu. Saya kan tahu sekolah kalian kan aku tuh di Jakbar juga soalnya.
Hmm. Kamu di sana sekolah apa gimana?
Sekolah ya.
Kul-
Kuliah.
Jatuhnya sekolah ya?
Hmm,
Oh,
itu
kalau ini kamu di Indonesia tinggal di mana
Jakarta
sebelumnya?
Barat, Green Garden kalau tahu.
Di mana?
Green Garden, Kedoya, Kedoya.
Oh, Kedoya.
Heeh. Kalau
Terus
kamu?
kamu bisa pindah. Aku di Kalideres.
Oke. Agak jauh dari aku. Oke, oke.
Iya, jauh.
Heeh.
Ini kamu bisa ke sini maksudnya pindah pertukaran atau gimana?
Langsung aja daftar. Aku program S1 sih awalnya. Kayak langsung full program 3 tahun S1. Ini udah kelar. Terus nanti master. Gitu.
Oh, sendiri apa?
Mm-mm.
Jadi orang tua atau keluarga kamu di sini?
Ad, keluarga sih paling ada satu sih. Tapi itu bukan keluarga. Apa sih? Ah, bukan yang berhubungan darah gitu loh. Itu sahabatnya papi aku
Oh,
ada
oke
sih.
oke oke. Iya.
Tuh.
Terakhir kamu ke sini kapan?
Tahun lalu.
Oh, tahun lalu ke sini.
Iya, pulang ke Indonesia tahun lalu.
Oke, ini live-nya 10 menit lagi udah mau habis, jadi aku udahin aja ya.
Oke, boleh, boleh. Tak
Oke.
kirim ya.
Ya, makasih banyak ya Ruth.
Yoi,
Makasih banget ganggu
sama-sama.
waktunya.
Iya, semangat mau diskusi,
Bye.
Ruth. Dadah.